a year ago without at least putting it on Twitter that I wouldn't be doing it. So
Damn, it's been a year already?
yeah, a little over actually. I started my first playthrough, Mass Effect 2 Insanity Mode, in June of
You know why it
2020.
doesn't feel like a year? It doesn't feel like a year because of the frigging pandemic.
Yeah, it's kind of messed with the timeline.
Like, it's like the year that never happened. Except it did.
Way too much. It happened way too much.
It happened both way too much and also not at all. It was bizarre.
Okay, so last time we did Timeless River, Port Royal, and Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town.
So I guess we're gonna do Agrabah and the Lion King for sure.
Oh! I didn't even notice that the Pride Lands were there.
And then we'll head over to I'm trying to remember. It's either we go to Hollow Bastion next or we go to Twilight Town next, and I can't remember which.
When do we meet Tifa? Because that'll be a fun trip to Hollow Bastion. I
The
just know it.
second visit to Hollow Bastion is when Tifa shows up.
Sweet.
That's the scene where you've seen the manga where she like picks up the shelf and Leon and Sora shit themselves.
This just looks like a level from Sonic Riders. Remember that game?
It's one of the few Sonic games I've never actually played.
Genuinely a fun racing game.
Yeah, I just didn't get my hands on it.
Fair.
My PS2 is a little scary to use it, so I don't think I'd want to buy it for that. I don't have access to a GameCube or a Wii right now, so I can't get the GameCube version. I think that's all the versions had.
Of the
There's some
original,
PC
yeah.
port I've never heard of.
Yeah, then there's Zero Gravity, which was exclusively for the Wii, and Free Riders, which was exclusively for the Xbox Connect. And yes, it's just as funny as it sounds.
I did have a friend when I was a kid who was able to play Free Riders and play it correctly, and he is the only person I've ever seen make Free Riders look cool. Because usually when people play Free Riders, it's unresponsive as fuck, and I don't know how he did it.
His dad must have worked at Microsoft.
Nah, his dad's a lawyer.
Ah. Man, I see why you like this level, too.
It's basically part 2 of the last one. I do like the last one a little more, though. Because, these enemies here are the most annoying enemies that can spawn in the gummy ship levels. They're very dangerous.
What the hell just happened there?
The only safe spot for that attack is to be in the exact middle, and if you get hit even once, it just juggles you.
I see.
Like I said, it's the most dangerous enemy in all of the gummy ship missions. And this is probably the worst one, too, because you have a stronger gummy ship for the next ones. The enemy doesn't get stronger, but the gummy ship does.
We still made it. So, we take those.
I've died to that one plenty of times. Like, that one drives me nuts.
Alright. So, does this, like, take place during Aladdin 2 or something? Or is it its own thing?
Takes place during Aladdin 2. I think it's the Aladdin 2.
Oh,
The one where Iago decides he's a good guy now.
Pretty sure that's Aladdin 2. I don't know, it's been a while.
I'm down for it, though. We get to hear more of Gilbert Godfrey's voice. At least I think it's actually Gilbert Godfrey, not a sound-alike.
I mean, if it's a sound-alike, it's a good sound-alike.
Yeah.
Hey, Iago, how it do?
Gosh, I wonder how Aladdin and Jasmine are doing.
Hey, maybe Riku's with them.
Why would you assume
Yeah,
that?
and the king.
Y'all are dumb.
Keep dreaming, you two.
Come on,
Oh,
Donald,
Donald's
you were
got the
thinking
brain
the same
cell.
thing.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, it's
What the heck?
It's Iago.
Wait, you got me all wrong! I mean, it's not the old me.
Okay,
I turned
hopefully
over
that's a bit
new
better.
fella. I'm like,
I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the audio was
It was-
sounding like that.
That's
The audio,
insane.
everything was stuttering for me, not just the audio.
Sure, let's go.
I was stuck
It's all
inside that
smoother
lamp
now.
with Jafar, remember? When I finally escaped, then some things happened and...
So, free as a bird, huh?
Have fun.
Gosh, fellers, he looks pretty sad.
I want to apologize to Aladdin and Jasmine. Could you guys maybe put in a good word for me?
Sure, we can do that.
Look
can't
how
we?
dumb these two are.
Watch
Yeah.
out!
Just no trust. I mean, it's not like Iago did anything besides be the pet of a jackass.
I mean, yeah.
It's not like it was his fault that Jafar had evil schemes.
Heck, in the Kingdom Hearts version of events, Iago barely did anything, period. I think all he ever really does is carry the lamp.
Yeah, so this is kind of the point where they just decide, hey, you know how much of a jerk he is in the movies? Yeah, that's why we're treating him like this, not because of how he actually was during the gameplay segment.
I'm trying to remember if Iago even had any lines in KH1.
I feel like he did some stuff, I just can't remember it off the top
I
of my
think
head.
he had at least one line, I just can't remember what it was.
Wow, there's a lot of these guys.
Ugh, where are they all coming from?
Well, the stuttering's happening again.
Hello! Woo-hoo! Ah!
Oh, thanks, Iago.
This way!
Not the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I feel like we would have been fine. I didn't even break out a form. You know, that's one thing about RPGs and stuff. Like, sometimes you'll barely get through and scrape by in a mission, and the character's like, that was too easy afterwards, and sometimes you'll wipe the floor with an enemy, and they're just like, wow, that was one of the hardest fights I've ever been through.
Yeah.
Like, gameplay and story segregation. I really wish that was implemented better. Like, if you struggle in a fight, they'll
In
say so.
this particular fight, to be fair, those enemies can mess you up. I have, at least on critical mode, gotten it ended really quickly because I got juggled. However, like they spawn infinitely because it doesn't really matter how many you kill; they're just gonna keep coming till the cutscene happens.
Makes sense. Oh, insert joke about Persona 3 here. Is that even spelled the same, or am I just being an idiot?
I don't know.
No, it's spelled like the shield, which arguably makes more sense.
Oh, this is a defensive item, so.
True, but Pyra and Mithra are called, like, their species thing is called Aegis, and it's spelled like that, and they're clearly swords. So, like, I don't even know anymore.
I know that, like, she has a sword. She is a sword?
Yeah, straight up, Pyra and Mithra
Jasmine.
are literal swords.
Okay.
Sora, Donald,
I barely
Goofy.
played Xenoblade 2. I got like 3-4 hours into it. And for the same reason I don't like Final Fantasy 12, I
I
don't
never
like
had a chance
Xenoblade
to
2.
thank you
Fair.
for before. You helped Aladdin
And in
defeat
both
that
cases,
Jafar and save
I
Agrabah.
kind of want to
All
go
in a
find the
day's work.
cutscene someday and watch them because I
But,
liked the stories.
It looks like the
Just
Heartless
didn't
are
like
up to no
playing
good
it.
again.
That's fair. Okay, so
Is there any way
essentially,
we can help
imagine
you out?
if a weapon has a
I think we're
persona,
alright
that's
for
a
now.
blade.
And you always got Aladdin.
And by
He
bonding
hasn't by
with the
himself
wielder
lately.
of the blade, the fighter and the weapon itself actually end up getting stronger.
Usually, he's the same cheerful Aladdin. But sometimes, he just seems sad.
Are they trying to turn Aladdin into a Heartless?
He leaves the palace and goes off by himself all the time. I've asked him about it, but he says nothing's wrong.
Maybe he
He's gone
just
again
doesn't
today.
like being cooped
What
up
if
in
he
the
doesn't come back
palace.
this time?
Like,
Hey, maybe he's got a secret
We're gonna see
girlfriend.
one of those
I know.
memes
I'll
that we
go
made
find out
because
who
the
she
Kingdom
is.
Hearts PS2 era was something special.
Iago! Quick, Sora!
Oh.
Catch him! And I'll warn the guards and everyone in the palace.
That's the thing. Iago's not.
is she more mad that Iago showed up or because of what he said?
Nice move.
Maybe it's something you said.
Okay, thank you, Goofy. Actually, like, seriously.
Gee, maybe we should go talk to Aladdin. He's gotta be somewhere in town, right?
Good idea. I wonder what he's been doing.
Okay, immediate instinct would be to go check where he used to live.
Stop thief!
Oh, there's Apu.
We had like no
Hi,
Discord
Sora.
problems last time, so we're gonna have
Come
all the
back
Discord
here.
problems today.
Are there Discord problems?
Yeah, keeps going.
If you can't
Like you'll
control
hit
that
reset
servo,
and it'll be fine for
put
2
a
minutes,
leash
and then
on
it
him.
starts visually
Look,
stuttering.
I'm sorry. You should be
Uh,
ashamed of
that's
yourself,
Genie.
Boo. No hard feelings?
Like, no, that shopkeeper
Apu?
is Genie.
I think he was animation, but in Kingdom Hearts 2, he's just his own character.
Hey guys, sorry about earlier. I was kinda in a hurry.
What happened?
You know, Boo, he couldn't keep his paws off that lamp. No talking your way out of this one.
Do they not recognize that's Jafar's lamp?
Apparently not.
Y'all are dumb. I mean, frankly, I just figured he was sick of living in the palace, and it felt like too stifling for him or something. No. Okay, good, he's the only one that noticed. Abu's like, I freaking told you, idiots! Like, God, that monkey was popping off right there. Alright. You know, I didn't comments on it last time, but I really like the little, like, puzzle stars that pop up out of this Keyblade when you hit stuff with it.
That happened in Kingdom Hearts 1 too. Like, every game, each Keyblade has its own effect for when you hit something. So yeah, Monochrome has this puzzle stars. In Kingdom Hearts 3, where there's the Xbox and PlayStation Keyblades, they leave the symbols. So like the PlayStation Keyblade, little X's, triangles, circles, and squares pop out. And the Xbox Keyblade, it's just a bunch of Xbox logos.
That's kind of funny. I like little details like that. It kind of brings life to stuff, you know?
I can't remember what Epic's Keyblade did, because to be honest, I haven't used it more than like once.
How does Sora know where the peddler's shop is anyway? He's just like, well, it's not that way. The man's a wizard.
The peddler was technically a meetable person in Kingdom Hearts 1, just very easily missed.
Well, yeah, but Agrabah is laid out completely differently, so, like, should that not matter?
Maybe.
Well, how much is it? Donald. Something fit for a sultan, huh? I mean, not the worst plan, honestly. There have been dumber ones. I wouldn't say many, but you know. Especially since you don't need to be diamonds in the rough to get into the Cave of Wonders this time around. Let's see. I keep forgetting he auto-jumps from ledge instead of just hanging on the ledge until you do something.
Well, the auto jump is because you're holding forwards. If you weren't holding forward, he would just hang there.
Oh, okay. Rude.
Oh. Nice.
Huh, this game really is just action button the game. Like, that's not a knock on it. I'm actually really enjoying that system.
Well, because the timings for some of them are so fast that they're very easy to miss.
Yeah.
There are several reaction commands in this game that I still haven't actually successfully activated.
I mean, there's a press button for cool shit button. Why would I not like that? Alright, do I need to go through the bazaar to leave Agrabah for the Cave of Wonders, or do I...
Yeah, I need to go through the...
Okay.
So not by the palace, the other way. There's only really 2 exits to this room, so...
Yeah, it was just kind of disorienting because there's like 3 into the bazaar proper.
Bubbles. You'll like every last one of them when you get to the wall, basically.
The wall?
There's a boss coming up towards the end of the game that, for a lot of first-time players, is a wall. Because this boss doesn't mess around. It wants you to understand all the mechanics of this game.
Sounds fun.
It's my favorite boss in the game, to be fair. But it's hard.
Fat Body. Or Bandit, I guess. Does the Agrabah variant have their own name?
That one's the Fat Bandit. The other ones are Large Bodies.
Okay, so I was just mixing crap up. Dang. Dude just has the lock on me. There we go.
Donald!
Just like that, I always feel like I'm stuck in the air combo when his reaction command actually does pop up.
Okay, that Power Fist thing thinks it's freaking Adam Cadmon over here.
There's a lot of telegraphing to that attack, the Power Fist thing it does, but it tracks so hard, it's still a little annoying to try to avoid.
So, am I dumb for using AP boosts only on Sora?
No. You will get to a point in the game where you just don't need any more on Sora, but that's a long time from now. On playthroughs where I'm trying to min-max as much as possible, I'll usually only add the AP boosts when I need more AP for the abilities I want. But for the most part, you're fine to just shove them on willy-nilly.
I do like willy-nilly. Alright. Wow, I've only been playing Kingdom Hearts for like 10 hours. Ooh.
10 hours. Guess we're not getting the speedrun world record today.
Rip. I mean, at the very least, I'm beating my personal time.
Your personal time of 3 dashes?
Yes. I'm not wrong. Wow, that's all dark and swirly. Oh, God. Okay, so in Kingdom Hearts...
Keeps a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, so in Kingdom Hearts, freaking anyone could just walk into the cave.
This is it!
I just like the idea that every Kingdom Hearts character is special enough to go into the cave like it's nothing. I don't think they thought it out that much, because it's really just the Disney world. As much as I enjoy exploring the Disney world and doing the things they have to offer gameplay-wise,
They don't always...
story-wise,
make
the
no
Disney
sense.
worlds feel very separate from the rest of Kingdom Hearts most of the time. Except for Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 integrates the Disney worlds really well.
I mean, you'd think at the very least the ones with the Princesses of Heart would be a lot more closely interweaved with the story of KH1.
Well, in BBS, where we actually visit Enchanted Dominion before Maleficent leaves, it does feel a little bit more integrated.
Okay. That's good to hear.
'Cause Maleficent will because BBS is a prequel, so this is before Maleficent becomes a series villain, and she's just that world's villain, but she's destined for so much more, so they basically treat it as kind of sort of her backstory.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. I guess that would be one of my complaints about Kingdom Hearts right now, is Disney World just feel like big-lipped alligator moments. And like, there's enough of them, it kind of balances out.
Honestly, the Disney Worlds I mostly look at as fun fan service, and it's the meat of the game. And then, where Kingdom Hearts gets Kingdom Hearts, that's the part where the game really shines. I've never really thought particularly highly of how Kingdom Hearts handles the Disney World story-wise. They're usually very separate entities from the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to word it. Like, that's my beef with it.
Again, I say though, it's something that I don't mind because without the Disney Worlds, Kingdom Hearts would still be missing a lot of its flavor.
That's true. Like, part of what makes Kingdom Hearts is the madness. If instead of Donald and Goofy joining Sora, it was two other JRPG characters, I don't think it would stand out near as much. Like, make of that what you will, I think it adds charm, if some absurdity.
Well, if Donald and Goofy weren't here, then Kingdom Hearts would just be Final Fantasy.
True. Because, like, that's definitely an issue I had with the first Kingdom Hearts, and I haven't had it as much of an issue this time, so maybe I just needed used to it. But anytime there's supposed to be a dramatic cutscene, and it cuts to Donald or Goofy, I just completely lose any tension I felt.
As I've said before, it's the same kind of thing of where, could you really have not watched one of the Donald and Mickey Mouse cartoons, like, I don't know, Three Musketeers, and not felt tension in one of the moments from that movie? Like, I realize it's a kid's film starring Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, but, like, it's definitely got its tense moments.
No.
Just because the Mickey Mouse characters are there doesn't mean it can't have...
No, I'd say the issue is scaling, man. Because, like, we're dealing with a multi-dimensional threat of pure darkness, and then we have these idiots.
I mean, these idiots have abilities like magic and ultimate defense.
Like, the most powerful magic in the Final Fantasy universe.
Yeah, Donald uses the most powerful spell ever seen in any Final Fantasy context, and Goofy's blocked shit that no one else could be able to block. Like, both of them have done feats that really don't seem like they should belong to Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, like, the fact that Square doesn't have anyone else that's ever had the gall to use Zeta Flare.
Bahamut's most powerful move is Mega Flare. Donald used Zeta Flare.
Is that like...
no, it was Giga Flare, I believe, in one of the older ones.
I'm trying to contemplate, like, what level, like, how many levels below is that? Like, 2? 3?
I'm not actually sure. I know it's several above, and each level is increased by a power of 10.
Okay, that was weird, but sure. Boop.
Just as every world has its little mini game, that was this one's.
Not the most annoying escort mission I've ever dealt with. Mostly because it was one room. I mean...
It was one room and it lasted like 5 seconds.
I mean, Mini was a hallway, but still.
Mini lasted a little longer, but I didn't mind the mini one either, and mini was probably the longest one in the entire game.
Do a flip!
And I don't mean escort mission, I mean like the longest mini game for the worlds.
Time trials?
Yeah. This isn't too hard. I don't think I've ever actually lost it.
I have several questions.
It's the idea is like it's a test of strength, which is kind of silly because this is the second time we've entered this place canonically.
Yeah, and like you don't even need to be worthy to get in this world. So like,
Right.
Just to be sure, Twitch is fine because Discord's shitting itself again.
yeah, looks like it's fine to me.
Okay.
Why does the time still count down when you're... Oh my god, that just looked annoying. How on earth... Like, you have to land
Probably
exactly
the
on
most
that
annoying
point.
one to get in the entire game.
Yeah, I can see
Usually
why.
what I do is that I enter first person mode while I'm falling and try to aim for it that way. It's the only part in the entire game where I actually use first person mode.
Alright, I'm gonna load it back up again. Boop.
Yeah, it's immediately a little better. Well, not as much as last time. Alright, remember this room, because this room, after you clear Agrabah, will have a really good enemy for grinding Valor form on.
Alright.
As well as Limit form later, it's also a good spot for that.
More than the pirates?
Much more than the Pirates. It is, without a doubt, the best place to grind Valor and Limit form.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Ooh, the door opened all dramatic like. Do a flip. Okay, so exactly how much treasure is fit for a sultan?
Yeah.
That probably.
There. That one should do it.
How did he end up behind us? He got here first.
Oh boy, that's perfect. That guy's gonna love this.
I don't know.
Sure looks
Pete's
valuable.
definitely not as competent to fire a sword
Great.
on with a
Now
goofy.
let's go get
so.
that lamp.
Then again, they were all heartless and he commands them, so I don't know.
We gotta keep Jafar bottled up, or he's gonna destroy Agrabah.
Maybe he had a different test, like nobody's or something.
Yeah.
Donald.
Hey! Snap out of it, Donald!
They keep doing that. They're like trying to hint that Donald can fall to greed or something.
I think it's just a joke.
That's like the third time
Yeah,
this
no.
has happened.
Alright, if you have Reflect, save it, because you might want it later.
Alright.
I hope you have it on your quick menu, because it's a really good spell to not have in your quick menu. What? Why'd you pause?
Sorry about that, I'm back.
What happened?
I just need a sign for my door, I guess.
A sign?
Yeah, you know that I'm streaming, so it should be interrupted.
Oh, Discord. You said Twitch is fine, but the frame rate I'm watching right now makes Ocarina of Time on the original N64 look fast. Yeah, right here, you're gonna want to reflect for these three. They're fire elemental. Why would you use fire on them?
Heal! Back off!
Oh, you didn't put reflect in the quick menu? Just a suggestion, I'd put it on square later, because square is block, and reflect is basically block again.
Mega block.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting real sick of this crap.
Like I said, you want reflect for this. In theory, you're supposed to be able to stand in the middle of all three, and then you hit them all with reflects together. The reflect damages all around you. Regardless of where you got hit, it damages all around you. Yeah, reflect doesn't work very well from the long menu. It's something you need to be able to use quickly.
Let's go.
Hello?
No sign of him?
You're whining and
Oh.
hand it over.
Pete's trying to mug him.
No, I'm trading for treasure. This lamp is going
What
to
makes
bring
him
me
think he can
riches.
succeed with that?
Oh, no, you don't know. Get back here, you little...
Oh boy. Shenanigans ensue.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Alright, cause... Oh, it's back, but Discord's video froze for like a solid 5-6 seconds.
Back off!
Is it
And
possible-
usually when that happens, that means the whole thing drops.
Is it possible it's your computer? Because, like, I'm not having any issues on my end.
I don't think so. Why are you using fire on the Fat Bandits? They're fire elemental.
It was just in the quick menu.
It's over! Back off! Yeah!
Timing when you head towards the palace. And as usual, if you don't want to fight these, you don't have to. You can just run right past them.
Back off!
I keep forgetting about that. I'm like assuming that you cannot venture forth until all enemies have been defeated thing.
Yeah, unless a cutscene play is introducing the enemies, you can just run past them because they're regular spawns.
That's really funny.
These are really only here so that you can grind. Like, I recommend beating them, but if you think you're going to take more damage trying to fight the Heartless than necessary and there's a boss in the next room, just run past them.
It's mine!
Like with the Barbosa thing?
Yeah, like the Barbosa thing.
Wow.
Lamp hog?
Go away!
Gotcha.
No fair!
I win.
Iago? Yep.
Huh? Oh.
Get flexed on, you moron.
Nice one, Iago!
Way to go!
Don't drop it!
Look! Behind you!
Oh. Wow, we just totally ripped that guy off, didn't we? Oh boy.
Nice try, Bird Brain. Just wait till Jafar's free. He's gonna make one beauty of a Heartless.
Genie? Yep.
I'm home.
Oh boy, here we go. Homer Simpson, I mean the genie.
It's been eons.
Al, you princely little muffin, you! Cosmic travel can get so lonely without a friend. To think I left you forlorn and genieless! Oh, the humanity!
Genie?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Al, of course, what am I saying? You're living at the palace now! Aladdin! Jasmine!
Okay. Sure.
I can just picture it. Wait, tell me, am I being a pest? Just a big blue pest? Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you!
Genie.
Oops.
No one ever really acknowledges that the Disney characters are animals, do they?
Nope, never.
Oh.
That doesn't seem right.
Time for Plan B.
I guess it adds to the chaos.
Off right now.
Pirates of the Caribbean is like the place you would have expected that the most, and they don't even do it there.
They're weak to the opposite element, aren't they?
Yeah. So the ice one's weak to fire, and the fire one's weak to ice.
Classic elemental boss combo.
Also, there's a reaction command where you can send them into each other so that they'll damage each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, they blow up into little bits. Okay, that's actually kind of clever.
Yeah.
Wow. I just realized the new way that they made fire work is going to make this fight really annoying against the blizzard guy, huh?
The only thing I prefer trying to hit them with fire than with blizzard, because blizzard only goes in a straight line. So they have to be at the right altitude and the right position to hit them with it.
Yeah, it looks like fire's range is just kind of a beef. Okay, this is a pretty cool mini boss.
Well, this is the first visit. The boss. After this, we're done with the first visit.
Wait, are you kidding me? This is straight up just
Yeah,
the boss of this visit?
Jafar's not till visit 2.
Wow.
Give me strength.
Whoa! That's probably not good.
Like I said, this anti-form can be very confusing sometimes.
I was not expecting it to proc again so soon.
Well, it's pretty bad luck there, because once anti-form procs, it works off of like an accumulating timer. So if you proc it once, and assuming you don't die after proccing it, then it deletes all the anti-form points, and you get to start building it up, and the more anti-form points you have, the more likely it is to show up.
Oh, okay.
So if it procs twice in a row or something, that's like really bad luck.
I mean, I didn't mind it. It still worked. It didn't cause me any trouble. So, like...
It's not too bad in the early boss fights. It's usually problematic with the hard boss fights. It drove me nuts when I was trying to take down the absent silhouettes.
I'm gonna get you yet.
Oh, the book battles.
Yeah! All right!
Yeah.
So anti-form just kept
'Cause I wanna-
during those?
Yeah, I had one time where I was trying to take down Larxene, and I wanted to go into Wisdom form, because I wanted to be able to skate around one of her moves, and it kept proccing anti-form. I ended up having to leave the fight go somewhere else to make till I got anti-form, and then come back.
Okay, so dumb question. What happens if we throw the lamp in lava? Would that just destroy the lamp and free him?
Doesn't Genie mention that now that he doesn't have a lamp, his powers aren't as strong? So I feel like freeing him from the lamp would also mean he would be less of a threat, I guess. I don't know.
True, but he's no threat as long as he stays in the lamp.
Yeah.
So it's either no threat versus huge threat, or medium threat always. You know?
Catch him!
Why is this monkey such a klepto right now? Oh god. We missed, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. I was straight up expecting us to miss,
He must have
I'll be real.
secretly stolen it from the Cave of Wonders.
How does a monkey that small keep a gem that big secretly?
I guess some things are just hard to resist.
You didn't throw it. Oh my god.
I guess it got stuck. What?
Really? Just the random gemstones, the MacGuffin for this one?
Yep.
It's not even plot relevant in some way, it's just because they made a joke about it twice.
I guess.
I mean, sure.
I mean, they wouldn't want it to be Jafar's lamp, because he's the villain.
True. Like, no,
And the only other thing you interacted with was that thing you gave the peddler.
Did we ever actually give that to him?
No, I'm not actually sure.
I'm gonna pretend we still have it, and we just took the lamp and walked away.
Sora? What is it?
Oh, it's a MacGuffin.
I think he
it's time for us
has
to
it
go.
later.
Darn
So
it.
I think we gave it to him.
That's
Will
less
you be
fun.
back?
We will. I promise.
Yeah, we still have part 2 to get through.
Discord froze on Sora's half smile for a minute. And
Oh god, that's cursed.
You really weren't supposed to get a screenshot moment at that particular frame.
Let's see. So is Hollow Bastion still...
Oh, I believe
just
I believe Twilight Town is open now. Because Lion King is technically skippable, so you can either do Twilight Town right now or Lion King.
Well, didn't you say I'm not at level for Twilight Town?
Once you do Twilight Town, you're fine for Twilight Town, I think. And then after Twilight Town, I believe, is the next visit to Hollow Bastion.
Okay, we're gonna somehow just miss Kairi.
Help! The Sandlot! It's Cypher! Somebody please help us!
I mean, that's as good an excuse as any to know where
Sounds
to go.
like we've got trouble.
Right?
Yeah.
So is like Cypher being bullied?
Vivi, why don't you use one of your spells? You're supposed to be a black mage.
Hell if I know. Let's see, I think the Sandlot's that way. Okay, there's the way to the mansion. I think this is the Sandlot. Hey, look at me, I remembered Twilight Town.
Okay, Discord is shitting itself right now. I can't find anything on my side that's doing it.
Let me see. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Hopefully that's better.
I hope so too. The frame rate already.
What about the frame rate?
It improved a little bit.
Alright, well that's good. We take those.